What's up, guys? We'll wait for people to get on a little bit. Alright, let's take a look and see what's in the store right now. I know we have our free bundle. I was looking at this. I'm probably gonna end up buying this. This looks so nice. Especially this blueprint, and it shoots the red, white, and blue tracers. Man, I'm probably gonna end up getting this Tracer Freedom pack. They have a 4th of July pack that I'm probably not gonna end up getting. What does this look like? Shooting them with the little finger pistols, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to look for like what if he was like actually shooting him with something and then pretending to. All right. Free bundle. Always fresh and head rush. Head rush looks pretty good. The rest of the stuff in the store, they definitely updated it, like Devolution and the Gatekeeper and stuff. They haven't been in here. They just added the starter pack with the update. And the Lost Souls is the what? The 50 cal, right? Yeah. We're actually gonna talk about this in a second. The update and stuff. So as you know, I didn't make a video on the update. You know, there's not really a point in doing that because, you know, everybody else is making a video on about it too. So it's like, you know, you don't really need to worry about that. But I did redo my classes pretty much accordingly, both Warzone and multiplayer. So we're gonna get into that, but we'll talk a little bit about the map changes and stuff kind of as we go on. But we're gonna be playing some multiplayer today, finishing up Platinum Snipers. The AX50 done, and the Dragunov is getting pretty close to being done too. So by the end of the video, I want to have the AX50 done, and then probably also have my Obsidian M4 done, which has taken me way longer than I expected it to. I'm gonna play a lot of Warzone today. So yeah, that's just the plan, is in and out of Warzone and in and out of multiplayer. So for the Battle Pass, I do have the Battle Pass. I did decide to buy it. Level almost 77. Alright, so we're gonna get into my classes. So I redid these, and these are what they're exactly what they are labeled. I'm gonna talk a little bit about each one and why I decided to use each one specifically. Pretty much just the Bruin. As you guys know, I didn't have it unlocked. I actually had to unlock it and then grind for it for probably like 6 or 7 matches. I got most of the attachments unlocked. Still need the monolithic suppressor, and I'll probably change this up a little bit. Probably take off the laser, maybe throw in an optic. I don't know, but really all I need now is just the monolithic suppressor. Excuse me. Camos for this gun were actually pretty easy. As you can see, I have a majority of them done already. 10, 10. I almost have spray paint done already. 8, 8, and 5. You know, they're almost done. Pretty easy. So yeah, same MP5 setup that I was running back before the update. Integral 5 milliwatt collapsible stock Merc foregrip 45 round mag. That's all the same stuff. EOD, overkill, and amped. You're gonna notice that's what a lot of my classes are. And just the reason for that is cold-blooded is just so common to the point where you don't even really need it because nobody runs the thermal sights anymore. So I didn't even throw it on there, didn't worry about it. EOD, just because everybody runs the C4 still, and now because you have the exploding bullets from the 50 cal, you have to worry about that. So overkill just for the secondary weapon, and amped just to switch a little bit faster. C4 and heartbeat sensor is what I'm running on a lot of the Warzone classes, and the multiplayer classes are going to be C4 and STEM. And they also might be double time on some of the more agile classes. M4 and the new Rytech, we'll get into that. I don't really have it completely leveled up like where I want it to be at, so I'm not going to probably use this class very much today. I haven't really changed this that much. I mean, I threw on the Corvus Custom instead of the Grenadier barrel. The reason for that is just, you know, slightly better mobility. You'll get slightly better range and accuracy, but if you look at that mobility decrease compared to the Corvus, it's just like a whole, like, 2 frames worth of ADS time that you're going to be losing, and it's just, I just don't want to have to deal with that. So no stock. They said they nerfed the no stock with this update, and I have not noticed it at all. Like, straight up, with this setup, haven't noticed anything like that at all. 60 round mags, you can change that out for 50 round mags, or if you're playing solos, maybe to the 458 SATCOM round mags. Yeah, not very hard. Alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and show you my progress with the Obsidian while we're over here. Obsidian, I have 137 out of 200 matches done, so I do want to try to finish that today, or I don't know. We'll be streaming for a while today, because I do have my internet back up and running just fine, so it won't be like abruptly cutting off and stuff like it was with the past couple streams. And I think for the most part, it was just where I had my desk, because I changed my gaming setup and I changed my room setup, and it just works a lot better over here, even though I had it like 3 feet away from where it is now. So I don't know, maybe it's just something over there, maybe in the wall or something. The internet doesn't really, you know, I don't know. It just, I know it works better. Alright, so the Rytech AMR, the class that I'm using right now is the 7 straight barrel, the Mastodon, the Recon perk, rubberized grip tape, and the 25 times 59 millimeter explosive 5-round mags. Obviously, I know that it is bugged with the scope. The scope isn't really right, but I know that they're going to be fixing that in a few days, so I'm not really worried about that. Mastodon just is keeping it, you know, steady and just less aim sway. 7 straight barrel, the damage range, bolt velocity, recoil control. Once I have this thing pretty much max for Warzone, I'm probably going to be running the variable zoom and the tank brake. It's just like a, what do you call it? Like a recoil. It's just like a compensator pretty much. It's just like a normal muzzle brake. So it's just huge. So I'll still keep the 5-round explosive mags. And I'll probably keep this Mastodon. I probably won't go to the one with the ADS speed. And the reason being for that is just because it's not like the HDR. You know, the HDR, you know, you can hit shots from like 700 meters away, and you can have the stuff for the extra ADS time and stuff. But this gun, the Rytech or the 50 cal or whatever you want to call it, it's not like that. Okay, you can't. It doesn't have the range that the HDR does, and it barely even has the range that the AX50 does, even though they run both they both use the 50 BMG, so that doesn't make any sense. It's broken, like I said. I don't think it's broken with the variable zoom. I obviously don't have that unlocked yet. I don't think it's broken with the variable zoom, but I'm still running the explosives just because, you know, it's better for vehicles and it's better for, you know, it's one hit kill even if they have all 3 armor plates, or if you're playing multiplayer, it's still a one hit kill. Even though the splash damage on it is terrible. So probably gonna end up not running the rubberized and gonna go with a bipod. And the reason for this is when I'm gonna be sniping with this, I'm be playing it a little bit more stealthy, like on top of the building, prone somewhere, maybe like downtown, or maybe in like the tower or one of those fire stations or something, crouched or mounted, and I'm gonna be shooting from those kinds of positions. So I'm not gonna necessarily need this for this class setup. I'm gonna be using the bipod. I'm gonna keep the recon perk on there also, unless I end up taking it off for like fully loaded or something. So that's what I plan on using. No rubberized, and I'm gonna have the variable zoom. I guess I would have to take off the recon so that I could have the bipod. So that's what I'm gonna be using for the most part for this gun. I don't like I said, I don't have it leveled up enough yet, so we'll probably work on that a little bit today. CR56 HDR. Like I said, this is not completely leveled up all the way. Some of these classes still need work. I just need the monolithic suppressor for this. It has the one open space, and this is going to be pretty much a Warzone only class, except for when I'm working on leveling it up. Camos are really easy for this gun for some reason. I got a lot of them done, not even trying. So that's nice. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a sniffle today. The HDR is the same thing as before the update, and now that they've buffed it to one hit pretty much anywhere on the body except for like limbs, this gun is so overpowered. Grau MP5, completely still viable. I don't know why people gave up on it. It works pretty much just about the same. Now if you run like the no stock on it, then the recoil change is quite visible, but if you're running stock and then maybe like commando foregrip or something, then it's just fine. I mean, look at the control. So it's crazy. And if you really wanted, I bet you could take off the tac laser, put on like the Cronin Sniper Elite or the rubber, or you know, just for that extra control. But I'm still going to be using this quite a lot with Warzone because it's not nerfed enough to the point where it's bad. MP5, same thing. It's all the same. Grau SMG. This is a multiplayer class, and it's just an SMG. And I've used this since before the update. It's really good for maps like Shipment and stuff. I was working on the AX50, so I was doing kills with no attachments, and those are almost done, I think. I got like a few more games really I need to play, but yeah, as you can see, almost every woo, excuse me, I just choked on myself. I don't know, that sounded really weird. Alright, all of this stuff is almost done, as you can see. Just need the reptile and the skulls, really. Don't really, you know, bother with spray paint. It just kind of happens. I need 450 kills, so that'll get done pretty quick. Reticle, I've unlocked a couple of these reticles for this. I've unlocked 2, and I'm almost, well, I've started on this one. I'm not really trying to do them very much, but at some point, once I get most of the guns that I want, like platinum, or when I get Damascus and stuff, I'll work on these a little bit. Especially critical, it looks really nice, and it's good for, you know, like quick scoping and stuff, and I just like the blue dot that's there. CR56 AMAX MP7, this is the same just needs the monolithic suppressor. MP7, I called it Get Boyd. Thought that was pretty funny, even though it's really just not. Monolithic suppressor, recon, Merc foregrip, 60 rounds, no stock. And this thing has a little bit better of a range than the MP5 in my opinion. So you could use this for like a little bit of medium range if you really wanted to, but it's not really, you know, meant for that, you know. And then Damascus, I was just using my Damascus space to work on my Bruin. It is different. I like this class a little bit better for multiplayer. I'll actually probably throw on the no stock once I get that unlocked. So we're going to be just playing a lot of multiplayer at first today, and then we'll go into the Warzone. I'm going to be back. Hang on. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I think my mic is on. Alright, here we go. Excuse me. Alright, so we're going to be playing Shipment pretty much most of the time. For leveling up these guns, I need to work on the Bruin and the CR56. That's really it. And then we'll go into working on the sniper rifles, which is 50 cal and the other 50 cal. pretty much. So, I'm gonna be playing Shoot House mostly for these, just because you have that space in the middle, so you can get all those long shots done pretty easy. And then for the Rytec, I'm just gonna be leveling it up, but I'm also gonna be playing the Shoot House for this, and then we'll go into Warzone. So, Shipment first. Here we go. I think most of the stuff has been here. I mean, Lost Souls and the starter pack and Nikito, that's all been in here since the update. They just added these for the 4th, but I think most of the stuff has been in here. Man, I don't know why my allergies are bothering me so much. Alright, here we go. Oh great, how much of a progress game is this? Why am I so laggy?
Capture and defend the objectives. Securing C.
Why am I so laggy, bro?
Enemy is Bravo, go.
Here, you know what, I'm gonna switch to my... Couldn't even get hit markers on him, did you see that? What is going on? Oh, there's a vehicle. try to get into a game that's not in progress. Hopefully. And this is the setup that I'm using, by the way. I'm just gonna change to the no stock once I get that unlocked. Just end up playing Warzone this whole time, not working on my camos or anything at all because it's just not gonna let me, is it? I am playing on controller right now. I might end up switching to the what is that, a notification that just popped up? Okay, yeah, I don't care about that. I am playing on controller right now. I might switch over to use my keyboard and mouse a little bit, but I don't know. It probably won't happen very much today. Come on, load us into a match. As you can see, we do have the triple XP, but they always do that every time. That's not really that special. It's not really something that they do that's important. That's that important. Come on. I don't know what is taking them so long, or the matchmaking so long. There we go. Searching for match. Finally, bro, that took so long, and they gave us a match that wasn't in progress. Let's go. Man, this guy right over here on the left of me. Oh no, he changed it. This guy over here in the American swim trunks, bruh. That's like the most American thing I've ever seen. He's even got the camo and everything. All right, load us into a match. Come on. Team Defender. This is actually a pretty good game mode for getting all your challenges done. I like playing it. Oh man, I'm just a tad bit laggy. There we go. It's getting a little bit more smooth.
Defender. Enemy inbound.
Alright, buddy. Definitely believable. What is even happening?
Capture the objective.
What was that?
Find our flag. Move. Enemy drop their flag. Recover that flag. Let's go.
Bro, hold up. What was that, bro? I'm so laggy.
Precision airstrike. Take cover.
There we go. And proceed. Hold on, what is happening? Let me get my kills, bro. Don't lag out every time I see somebody. Alright, homie. Chill out. At least it's not as laggy anymore. Alright, no stock unlocked right there. Okay, bud. Maybe get a couple mounted kills now. Maybe not. Alright, buddy. Whoa, he is just chilling out right there. Had to get some mounted kills done a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna let me. What was that? Homeboy, what? Alright, he's